Alright. Hello everyone, my name is Mexican Joker and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. Heading back towards the grapevines to continue harvest. Running into the truck. They're barely like part 4 of grapevines. And yeah, 3 hours of doing this. We're still not even like halfway, I think. I went the long way around, but we did reach like some of this corner. We're not quite to the top yet. We're almost there. The tractor should be all the way in the bottom. Shouldn't be in the middle. Plus the semi truck we got to load the grapes in is probably down there too. Yeah, it is getting dark. Good thing the tractor has headlights, and I usually have them on even if it is daytime to align in the shadow. Try not to hit the truck. I could set this up this way. Could set it up this way to have just like the headlights shining over. Maybe add some type of light, but yeah, if we stopped right here, we got a good chunk of it done. It's just we need more this way. Got all this left to do. So it seemed like it would stop right here, but it actually goes in this corner. So yeah, got a lot to go. Some random small trees that I cut that I just left there. And then this tree, yeah, like a lot of actual, got a lot of grapes already in here. It has lights in the bucket and it has headlights that reach far too. I just have the running lights on this. Just texting. Let's start this. Hopefully hitting it didn't mess up the alignment. We're still on the right field. Need to continue. Here's our grapevines. Now let's see the growth stage. That's how much we've got already. Like almost like a little bit halfway it looks like. Why does that top part look sloped? I don't know, that top part looks like it's like going to the left a little bit, kinda weird. But for the majority of it, we got these fields done, part of the corner done. We're almost close to just going like straight up and down. And with the third field now in play, we have awkward stops for unloading. So we stop maybe somewhere in the middle, maybe in the top, maybe in the bottom. It's gonna be like awkward stops right there because sometimes you can make it like halfway through the vines, but I want to try to get dumped out before going into the vines because I don't want to miss part of them and have to go back and find the grapes that are missing. So I'd rather stop before it reaches almost full capacity because it fills up pretty quick, this tractor, so it can't really do like 3 or 4 runs up and down these vines. You can make it to like probably like 1.5, I think, or 2.5. Something like that. Those engine. There we go, now it's on. And this thing turns really quick that it's really hard to align it because you oversteer. You miss some of them. And it's kind of hard to center because the camera's not really centered on the middle of the truck. It's like near the cab. You gotta kind of center while looking off to the side, it looks like. Whenever I try to have the camera like in front of the tractor, it's actually angled. And I end up getting stuck. I've been wanting to get the Farming Simulator 25 already. It's already out. Came out in November. I think it's still like $60 though. I'm finally out of the negatives, but I'm not going on a spending spree early. I'm waiting until I could save up more money to be able to do that. I don't really go crazy with buying stuff, but buying certain games that I want and saving the rest of the money. I guess it's just because I had too many subscriptions and I ended up losing more money than I was getting every month. And if I went over, I got the overdraft fees and that would send me even more in debt, kind of. The overdraft fees is almost like $100. Like per 6 days they charge you, it's like $100, $136 a month, and it's like way too much to try to get out of the negative, so I had to unsubscribe to a lot of things. It's mostly just like movie subscriptions, even like YouTube Premium I had. I miss having that because I'm irritated of ads, and now having ads again, it's hard to watch YouTube. But I'm managing with that. Maybe one day I can actually get it back if I keep saving up. Yeah, maybe not this month, but maybe next month. Let's see about getting it back. It's like $20 a month for like a single personal account. You can't get like lower plans for YouTube. It's like 20 or $30 for a family plan. I'm like, I don't really need the family plan. I just need one plan, but still really expensive. I had premium for years. Almost since like 2019 I had it. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's like being able to watch a quick video without getting interrupted by an ad and wasting more time. Currently in the green, just waiting to save up more before I spend anything. Oh, this is a hard part on these corners. Is remembering which field you were on, which field needs to be done. Alright, that's the bit we're just on. So this is next. That's the thing I don't like about the corners, because I lose sight of which field I've already done. I believe this is the last corner edge we got, right? This should be the last corner edge we got before we move on to just the straight edges. Yeah, we finally reached the top. So now we just go down this one, and we should just be going up and down until we reach this corner down here, but that is still going to be a long way to go. Because even like if I do an hour of this, it's not going to do that big of a dent that I'm noticing, because yeah, this is part 4. Part 1, 2, and 3 were each an hour long. So yeah, 3 hours, and we still have this big of a gap. We made this big of a gap in 3 hours. So yeah, let's see how much we can get in 1 hour here today. It's a lot of stopping, a lot of moving to different tractors and stuff. But at least the truck is like the next once I press right on the D-pad, I should choose. Hard keeping it straight on there. Almost near capacity, so let's see if we can make it all the way down, or at least to the top of the first vines down there. And it's kind of sexy because they're not like straight on to each other. They're kind of in place, so they're not aligned with each other. Like I should have done that, where just making the field go up and down from top to bottom and try to cut in between to open the roads, but I tried doing these individual fields. But it's sexy because if I wanted to redo this field, I would have to delete all these vines and not get the money back, and try to place them, spend more money. Okay, maybe right here we'll do this as a stopping point, bring the truck over, unload it, because if I do this field, it might reach capacity before we even get to the end. And I don't want to risk it. Bring it in a bit, get out, and get the truck. Like, it doesn't seem that far right here, but the field capacity is another story. Yeah, this truck's some of those like modded trucks that you can get off the downloadable content thing. And so it has like a crazy capacity to fill it up. Anything that's like solid material that you can put in these buckets. And I'm stuck on the vines. Right. know if I should leave it parked right here for now. No, this field needs to be harvested. Alright, so we're on the right track. Alright. I don't know, he ate it yesterday. He was eating it yesterday. Go back. You see how much it filled up, and so I didn't risk filling it up because I wasn't sure if that was like that was enough to fill it. Here's my headphones. I hear it in my headphones and it covered my ear, and that feels very uncomfortable when it goes in. There's a truck. Stuck. How do I avoid getting stuck? It says if I made shorts out of this, you can actually add music to it, but it sucks that the music in the game gets copyrighted. You know, some of them don't have lyrics, they're just instrumentals, but still get claimed. I didn't see the Mafia video get claimed. I mean, that did have a song at the end, but maybe it didn't count as copyrighted because they were singing over it. I don't know. That was a funny welcome home to Vito. Having to bury someone on his first day back out of prison. Close to the top here. Stuck in the last little bit. Sometimes. Last field is really just very understood. You guys gotta check until we align the truck on another field. Missed him on. Keep getting stuck. And I gotta remember to do firefighting simulator this week because I skipped it last time. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep going, see what happens. See if we can stop back in the middle where the truck's already at. Come on, make it. We made it before it got forced. So maybe it could be like we go up and down and we would stop right here in the middle. Now that we got the other field in play. Oh, get in the truck. So you just tap a button and it just automatically dumps out. It's a lot of trying to squeeze into tight spaces to make it through. This might be a stopping point. These vines now. I hope I actually it's almost like 1.5 per go, it looks like. Technically 2, I think. Because I finished the first one, and then I finished a whole row. I get through 2. I think it's like 2 rows. I'm gonna try something right now. See if it gets unstuck in here. Stuck. Come on. Try something right now to maybe fix the stopping point and maybe getting an accurate reading on how much this thing can harvest before it's full. First of all, frictional. this is up. I'm trying to play this game. This game is still working. Dashboard. I don't like that I feel hungry right now, and we did eat breakfast, but I guess that's why I don't eat breakfast, because I know I'm going to be hungry later on. That's why I stick to eating more later in the afternoon rather than the morning. Oh, that's kind of weird. I try to eat only like once a day. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. I don't know if it's a good thing to do that, but reach capacity or reach close to capacity? Since I went over. Now we're at 90%, so what I want to try to do is collect this bit and then dump out again and then start over at the bottom. Running because I want to just finish this row, get back in the truck, drive it down, dump this out, and then see if it is actually 2 rows that we can complete before getting full on this harvester. I don't know if it is because the controller's connected to the cable or what, or if the sound is too high in the game that it glitches on my headset. What's up with this game that it does that? I thought the other games were loud too, but it doesn't glitch out like this one. My headset just starts freaking out. And I wonder if I got one of those expensive headsets, would it actually do the same thing? I think this headset was rated at $30, and it's like a wireless one, so it's pretty good. the price, but like, I'm wondering if it's gonna be the same thing if I bought a more expensive headset. So around the next row. Looks like, yeah. Just finished harvesting this, so we're gonna dump this out. Let's see if we can actually get 2 rows filled out before we have to dump out again. That's already done. It's our time looking. Alright, we're still good. Let's see. If this is actually 2 rows, we could do it the straight up and down section of the map. How much have I already harvested? It looks like a lot. Judging by like how big the vines are, it looks like pretty good gap we breached. So yeah, pretty good. Still not close to being done, but there's still more to do, and then we'll be able to harvest some of these other fields up north. I don't know if any of these are done. No. These are the ones that I own. Almost the whole map. But we got the poplar right here ready to harvest that I wanted to do. Maybe that one next, because that process is going to be interesting. Especially since the field isn't rock picked and it has a lot of rocks in it. Like, it'll still be able to harvest it, but why did it do that where rocks came out? Unless I didn't rock pick it before I planted the poplar, because that one was a long time ago, and I did pick the rocks out of all these other fields before planting, because the rocks do mess up your equipment over time if you harvest with them. I think if you actually have weeds enabled, it stops you from harvesting, and you have to cultivate the crop and destroy it and not get any of it. But I had that turned off because I didn't want to deal with that, because I don't know how to do the weeding process in this game. I felt it really stressful to lose that much crops, especially if it's like a field like this, or maybe like one of these fields in the middle that are pretty big. I wouldn't want to lose all that. So right now we don't have anything planted, but I decided to plant some stuff down here that are close to the oil refineries, and then up there are those fields because of the flour facility up there, oat, and all those up there. I think the only one I didn't plant was wheat, but I do have some wheat right here growing next to the grapes for the chickens, but we could split it with the what's it called, thingy over there, the flour facility. There it is. Alright, and I did buy a new silo. It's that giant one. Should be right around in here somewhere. Oh, it's a garage. Should be like right here, it looks like. Yeah, it's a silo. It's that big one. It sucks that I can't get a silo for the grapes. I have to have them in this trailer. Just park somewhere because the grape facility should be full, I think. Or I think it needs some right now, but I'm waiting to see how much we collect at the end. Which is not accurate because I think I should have started with an empty trailer, but we already got like so many grapes out of this that I decided to continue with the grapes we already had. So we're gonna see how much we fill it up. I know we're not gonna fill up the whole truck with this because it has like an unlimited capacity and I don't know what that limit is. Right off the top of my head, I can't remember. Let's go see if this is, the theory is correct, that it is 2 grapevines, and then we dump out. Starting from here, and hopefully we end at the bottom. Collecting these 2 fields, hopefully ending up at 90%. But if we have to go back to the other strategy, then that'll be fine, because it reaches 90%, so, yeah. So let's see. Even then, with the other strategy, it still was 2 fields, it just, split in a weird way, so once we take off that split, hopefully it harvests it correctly, doesn't have weird gaps or pauses. Finish both of these fields in one go, just straight up and down, not stopping in the middle. And I know this is a bit overkill if you want to do grapes, but I don't know why I decided to make it this big, because even mulching took forever. And I didn't do the process step by step, like every day do a pass or anything. I did some in the background because the videos I did on mulching weren't that much. But in reality, it's like over 6 hours maybe. It was like 6 hours mulching process by yourself. That means mic's on. Yes. Alright. Every time I try to talk, the game decides to bug out my audio. My headset freaks out. So I have to keep unplugging it, plugging it back in. This food has grapes. I'm trying to do it without getting off to be able to see if I need to harvest this field or not. Look at the sky in the background. It looks nice. I want to see the graphics in the new farming sim, if they're similar to this, maybe more realistic. Hopefully not like 19 where it looked like realistic but it also looked like Toy Story type of graphics or something like that, where it's almost 3D but still cartoony. I don't know if Farming Sim 19 is still on Game Pass, or maybe I would have installed it again, maybe just turned off some of those settings that I already have turned off here. Because I remember playing Farming Simulator 17, that one was pretty good at making money. It was like an easier way to sell certain crops and they would actually make more money. Here the crops aren't really worth much. And I don't know like how much I have to grow to get a profit out of them. Because I have thought of growing crops just to sell them, but I want to see like what's the market value for them, see which ones are worth growing the most out of. Seeing if the money's consistent. There's like soybeans and sunflowers I think was in like Farming Sim 17. It was like easy money making. And you didn't have to do like mods or glitches to get money in that game. Just play the game legitly, no modded vehicles. I don't even know if there was any mods for that game. Now 22 had a lot of mods. Even like PC mods are better than console mods, it looks like, because you can actually get houses or mansions. I haven't seen how to get that on console. Yeah, we've seen videos on YouTube, but there's always a PC mods that get you like better vehicles and stuff. Like, yeah, I got the Ford and the Chevy trucks, but like I don't have any like luxury cars in the game. Some of those mods were on PC. Where am I stuck? Which direction? Did we actually harvest everything? What capacity are we at? See, we can actually fill up the thing at 89% with both fields. So this thing takes 2 fields now, 2 rows to fill up tractor. Harvester, call this thing. I keep calling it different things. See, the exhaust in this game is spit a lot. And then once we step on it, it throws out more smoke. Oh, it doesn't even have like a good cutoff. It just spawns the smoke. And then once you shut it off, it doesn't like do the cloud where it puffs out. It just vanishes. Oh, I didn't plug in my tablet. It's on low battery. What the heck? Where's my charger? Oh, wait. Alright, this might be a good cutoff. Oh, fucking shit. Damn, I can't. Move over here. Alright. Cut off the engine completely. Yeah, it's gonna be a good cutoff right now. So we're not that far away from the end, but now we know it's 2 rows to fill up this thing up and down. So hopefully that'll go by quick. I don't know how close we are we're gonna be to the end. I don't know how many episodes this is gonna be, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. Like, I'm showing this process all the way through rather than like mulching process step by step, because you gotta go up and down twice in each section, like right here. You gotta go up and down and then up and down, up and down. That's like 6+ hours doing it by yourself. I wish I had more people to do this with. I can actually buy more of those mulchers, put them on the back of those tractors, have multiple people in this field, and get it done quicker. But me doing it by myself, it takes so long, so I have to do some in like the background. I'm gonna park this right in front of the garage right here. I kind of wish this building had like some lights hanging off, pointing out, but yeah, I got no light here. And I already have like a lot of these football field lights that I don't know if I should buy more, because that's what's adding to my capacity on buying stuff. Because I know I sold like a bunch of modded vehicles that I never used. I sold some unused tractors, I think. I sold some stuff, not a lot. I need to sell more. See what I don't need, what I do want. Because I might sell a warehouse of tractors that I don't use. Especially 2 new tractors that I bought that I don't know why I bought. There's one that has like 4 wheels that seems like not useful in tight spots, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to pick and choose what tractors to sell, because I did sell a lot of vehicles already, but I might sell more because I have a lot of lights everywhere, and that's what's also counted in the total stuff you own. Wait, no. Did I sell the light that was here? Oh, the light's gone from here. Oh, I sold it and didn't place a new one because I sold a light that was here because it was in the way of placing these down. What am I stuck on? Host. Yeah, I forgot. There was a light here. There's a spot. I see a spot, but I'm stuck on this freaking light. Alright. Physics in this game are weird. Yeah, there's a spot right there. That's where the light was. And I had to take it off just to plant this field. Dark that is. Yeah, it just goes to pitch black here. No, that's how a lot of like farming areas are. Especially in Texas, you can't go through roads that are just like pitch black. So as I get, like, they made it, the farm areas, like, have no street lamps or anything on these, like, back roads or whatever. But I wanted to have them lit. As you see, even, like, the main street isn't even lit. It's like a side light on the right side, but not on the left side. Then I moved this tractor out of the way. I guess I parked it there because I thought I was going to use it again to get to the field, so I decided to use a truck. But yeah, it's nighttime now. Yeah, I'll do another harvest next time because that's a lot to get through. You can see where the harvester's at down here. You can see how much is left. It's just not that much. If we did like this big of a gap, then maybe it'll be a little bit kind of like that where the cursor ends. Kind of. It might be next time. It could be like that much we get from like the right side of this little cursor thing in the middle. It could be like right there maybe the next time we stop. And I'm hoping I can actually harvest this before like any crops get messed up, like withered away. So that's why I'm trying not to play in the background, do other stuff, because I don't know if it's gonna speed up time. Like if the next day the crops go withered, but nope, that's not the thing. That happens, but yeah. But I want the wheat field to grow, but I need to harvest the other ones first before speeding that growth process up again. Some of these are ready to harvest, some of these are still growing up here. That one's ready to harvest after so long being planted, and then these are still growing. They're not close to being done because they need to be like a darker green to be close to finished. And now it looks like I got all the ones that are over here, so no spots look like been missed. Yeah, olives are had another field added to them just because it makes the oil. So I needed more olives than that little square. Didn't really give many olives out. So yeah. And I guess I could use the other truck that I have here for that too. Because I do have a second truck of that white one right here. It's like the same style, just like in a black color. Full blacked out. So yeah, I do have a second truck in case I need it. So maybe this one could be like the olive truck and the other one could be the grape truck. And I still have the trailer right there. The old trailer that used to hold the grapes, and I had to use it with a truck, and I didn't want to deal with having to get a trailer stuck in the vines because the back and forth would be really stressful and probably getting more stuck, and it's so dirty. But look at the rims on this thing. It's like a tank track with nice rims in it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Farming Sim 22. Look forward to more soon. Like, I want to try to keep up the streaming flow, even if I can't stream in my original setup. Like, even if I can't have my webcam or my lights, I can at least still keep streaming, have the microphone at least, and keep this going. But yeah, thanks for watching. Check out the YouTube channel. The Farming Simulator playlist already on the channel too. And Mafia 2 still underway. We made it to chapter 7. We're going to chapter 8, so we're close to being done with that game too. And moving on to Mafia 3 soon. And I wonder how that one goes on streaming, because I don't know if a lot of the songs are copyrighted, a lot of the sections might be muted. I don't know. We'll see then. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.